Okay, yes, students, welcome back. So, I hope you all remember we are on page 23. Okay, so we were about to get the name of the person. कौन सा merchant था वो? The goldsmith named the merchant, and he was none other than the original owner of the house whose wall had fallen. Now justice had come in full circle. Okay, now यहाँ पे this is very important. This is an important part of it as a question. नाउ जस्टिस हैड कम इन फुल सर्कल. ये आपको एक्सप्लेन करने को मिल सकता है. फुल सर्कल कैसे है? बिकॉज जहाँ से कहानी शुरू हुई थी मर्चेंट से, इट हैज़ कम बैक टू द मर्चेंट अगेन. ओके, थॉट द किंग बैक टू द मर्चेंट. व्हेन ही वॉज रूडली समन्ड back to the court, he arrived crying, "It wasn't me, but my father who ordered the jewelry. He is dead, I am innocent." But the king consulted his minister and ruled decisively. Decisively का मतलब है in a very smart way, in a very cheating way. It's true your father is true murderer. He is dead, but somebody must be punished in his place. You have inherited everything from that criminal father of yours, his riches as well as his sins. So the minister says that yes, now you have got his property. Inherit का मतलब है you have the property is transferred to you because you are the son. So if you have got the riches, means the wealth, you will also get the sin. I knew at once, even when I first set eyes on you, that you were at root of this horrible crime. You must die. And he ordered a new stake to be made ready for execution. Now here students, stake is also a very important part of the chapter. Stake का यहाँ पे मतलब होता है in the olden times, yes, for punishing they used to tie a rope, so that angle on which the rope was tied and the people were hanged, so that they're talking about that stake. Okay, as the servants sharpened the stake and got it ready for final impaling means final hearing of the criminal, it occurred to the minister that the rich merchant was somehow too thin to be properly executed on the stake. He appealed to the king's common sense. The king too worried about it. What shall we do? He said, when suddenly it struck him that all they needed to do was to find a man fat enough to fit the stake. The servants were immediately sent all over the town looking for a man who would fit the stake, and their eyes fell on the disciple who had fattened himself for months on bananas and rice and wheat and ghee. So yes students, now till now what we see is that okay, merchant को पकड़ा गया था and merchant was about to be hanged, but then merchant was too thin, he could not fit in the stake. So now अब क्या हो रहा है? Now they are trying to find out, so they wanted a fat man to get on the stake. अब सबसे मोटा आदमी जो किंगडम में था, that was again that disciple only who had come to this to stay in the kingdom. Okay, so now he is supposed to be caught and उसको punishment मिलने वाली है. Let's go over to the next page, 24. I hope you are enjoying the chapter students. It's very interesting and yes, it's funny as well. So yes, page 24. What have I done wrong? I am innocent. I am a sannyasi, he cried. That may be true, but it's royal decree. Decree means decision. That we should find a man fat enough to fit the stake, they said, and carried him to the place of execution. He remembered his wise guru's words. This is a city of fools. You don't know what they will do next. While he was waiting for death, he prayed to his guru in his heart, asking him to hear his cry wherever he was. The guru saw everything in vision. He had magic powers. He could see far and he could see the future, as he could see the present and the past. He arrived at once to save his disciple, who had got himself in such a scrape through love of food. So yes students, if you all remember, so जब गुरु एंड डिसाइपल इस किंगडम में आए थे, गुरु ने कहा था डिसाइपल को कि चलो यहाँ से चलते हैं, बिकॉज इट्स अ किंगडम ऑफ फूल्स and they can do anything at any time. And the same situation has occurred, and now the disciple is feeling very sorry and he's trying to remember the guru. Now since the guru was foresighted, he had vision उन्होंने देख लिया कि उनका डिसाइपल परेशानी में है और वो जल्द से वहाँ पे आ गए. As soon as he arrived, he scolded the disciple and told him something in a whisper. Then he went to the king and addressed him. O wisest of the kings, who is greater, the Guru or the disciple? Of course, the Guru. No doubt about it. Why do you ask? Then put me to the stake first. Put my disciple to death after me. अब यहाँ पे जब वो गुरु आते हैं तो वो किंग के पास जाते हैं एंड उनको बोलते हैं दैट किंग प्लीज़ लेट मी नो कि सबसे ग्रेट कौन होता है, एक गुरु या डिसाइपल. द किंग ऑफ कोर्स रिप्लाइज दैट द गुरु इज़ मोर ग्रेटर. सो देन द guru says, okay, then in that case please hang me first and then put my disciple to the death. Now this confuses the king a lot. Okay, now let's see what is the story behind this. When the disciple heard this, he understood and began to clamor. Clamor means to shout loudly, to scream loudly. Me first, you brought me here first, put me to death first, not him. The guru and the disciple now got into a fight about who should go first. The king was puzzled by this behavior. He asked the guru, why do you want to die? We chose him because we needed a fat man for the stake. You shouldn't ask me such questions. Put me to death first, replied the guru. Why? There's some mystery here. As a wise man, you must make me understand. सो येस, अब यहाँ पे गुरु और डिसाइपल मिलके किंग को कंफ्यूज कर रहे हैं. सो किंग इज़ कंफ्यूज एंड किंग पूछना चाह रहा है व्हाट इज़ द स्टोरी बिहाइंड इट, व्हाट इज़ द मिस्ट्री, व्हाई डू यू वांट टू डाई व्हेन योर डिसाइपल इज़ रेडी टू डाई. सो नाउ द गुरु सेज, विल यू प्रॉमिस टू पुट मी टू डेथ इफ आई टेल यू? आस्क्ड द गुरु. द किंग गेव हिम हिज solemn word. Solemn means yes, I would say personal word or single word. The guru took him aside, out of the servant's earshot, means out of ताकि कोई servant भी ना सुने, servant की side से बाहर, and whispered to him, do you know why we want to die right now, the two of us? We have been all over the world, but we have never found a city like this, or a king like you. That stake is a stake of God of justice. It's new. It has never had a criminal on it. Whoever dies on it first will be reborn as the king of this country, and whoever goes next will be the future minister of this country. We are sick of the ascetic life. Ascetic life means the simple life. Okay, the life of just a simple sadhu wali life. Okay, it would be nice to enjoy ourselves as a king and minister for a while. Now keep your word, my lord, and put us to death. Me first, remember. So this is what the guru cleverly tells the king कि वो क्यों they want to die before. So now let's see what king does. The king was now thrown into deep thought. He didn't want to lose the kingdom to someone else in the next round of life. He needed time. So he ordered the execution postponed to the next day and talked in secret with his minister. अब किंग को परेशानी हो गई. किंग नहीं चाहता था कि नेक्स्ट बर्थ में उसकी जगह कोई और किंग बन जाए. एज द गुरु सेड दैट येस, इफ आई डाई फर्स्ट देन आई विल बी द किंग इन द नेक्स्ट बर्थ. So the king got puzzled, he got confused, and he postponed the punishment. So to the next day and talked in secret to his minister. It's not right for us to give our kingdom to others in the next life. Let's go on the stake ourselves, and we'll be reborn as king and minister again. Holy men do not tell lies, he said, and the minister agreed. So now the king and the minister are talking secretly. और वो कह रहे हैं एक दूसरे से कि ये सही नहीं होगा कि हम अपना किंगडम अगले जन्म में किसी और को सौंप दें. सो इट्स बेस्ट कि हम दोनों ही पनिशमेंट ले लें. सो दे सेड मे बी वी शुड गो ऑन स्टेक फर्स्ट. सो ही टोल्ड द executioners means the people who hang the people to death. So we will send the criminals tonight. When the first man comes to you, put him to death first. Then do the same to the second man. Those are my orders. Don't make any mistake. So yes, the executioners were given the order कि आज रात को ही punishment दी जानी चाहिए. The first person who comes उसे पहले hang करो, and then the person who comes second then hang him. That night the king and the minister went secretly to the prison, released the guru and the disciple, disguised themselves as the two, and as arranged beforehand with loyal servants, were taken to the stake and promptly executed. So I hope you understood, students. तो क्या किया उन्होंने, किंग एंड मिनिस्टर ने, वो जेल में गए, उन्होंने गुरु और डिसाइपल को सीक्रेटली छोड़ दिया, उनके कपड़े पहन लिए, एंड फिर वो स्टेक की जगह पे पहुंच गए, एंड जैसे ऑर्डर थे एग्जीक्यूशनर के, तो उसने इन दोनों को एग्जीक्यूट कर दिया, किंग एंड मिनिस्टर को, जो वहाँ पे दूसरे कपड़े पहन के गए थे. Okay, so they were quickly executed. Now let's go over to the page number 26, and this is the last page of the story. When the bodies were taken down to be thrown to the crows and vultures, the people panicked. They saw before them dead bodies of the king and the minister. The city was in confusion. All night they mourned and discussed the future of the kingdom. Some people suddenly thought of the guru and the disciple and caught up with them as they were preparing to leave the town unnoticed. So अगले दिन क्या होता है, the town came to know, actually जो dead bodies थी वो तो king and minister की थी, और सारे लोग वहाँ पे परेशान हो जाते हैं that who is going to control the kingdom now. And then all of a sudden they saw that the king, the disciple and the guru, कि वो secretly वहाँ से भाग रहे थे. So the people caught. We people need a king and minister, said someone. Others agreed. They begged the guru and the disciple to be their king and their minister. It didn't take much arguments to persuade the disciple. So लोगों ने भीख मांगनी शुरू कर दी, बेग करना शुरू कर दिया किंग, डिसाइपल एंड गुरु से कि आप यहाँ पे रह जाओ एंड आप ही हमारे राजा और मिनिस्टर बन जाओ. Disciple got quickly convinced, but it took longer to persuade. Persuade means to convince the guru. They finally agreed to rule the kingdom of foolish king and silly minister, on the condition that they could change all the old laws. From then on, night would again be night, and day would again be day. And you could get anything, you could get nothing for a doo-doo. It became like any other place. Okay students, so this was a story. It's a famous story, and it's a Kannada folk tale from A.K. Ramanujans. And so I hope you enjoyed this story, students. So this is the end of our session today, and you'll be receiving the PDF of the question answers and the stanzas. Write down the stanzas and the short question answers only in your copies. Long question answers, just mark them and read them thoroughly. You don't need to write the long questions in your copies. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's chapter. Since it's a lengthy chapter, and there are a lot of characters and lot of turns and twists in the chapter, so please listen to the recording again so that you can understand the chapter. Try to read it yourselves, that will be a good idea. Okay students, so till the next session we meet, all of you stay safe and be healthy, all of you.